but everywhere, that the prices that the farmers get for the products are very, very low. For example, in Hungary, we were very famous about our apple production, and now they couldn't get the price of the apple what was 20 years ago. They just cut the trees and gave up agriculture and just go to the city as unemployment. So it's really the second serious problem that less and less small-scale farmers we have.
Leistet Widerstand, Saat gut Ernte, leistet Widerstand. Saat gut Ernte, leistet uns zusammen, Nyeleni. Leistet Widerstand, Saat gut Ernte,
In Slovakia, when you are registered ecological farmer, you give a chance to the official bodies to have major control over you. Control of where the seeds come from, control of how do I plant the plants, to whom do I sell them, control of everything, of all the food chain. So I decided not to do it legally because I don't want to lose the freedom of doing it in the way I am doing it.
Most of the seasonal workers in Austria come from Romania at the moment, and we want to spread the word in Romania that you have a legal basis for defending and fighting for your rights. So if you come to Austria as a seasonal worker, there's a union that would support you, or you can self-organize to defend your labor rights. And the second reason why I came here is because I know there's many other initiatives internationally that work on similar issues. And I'm happy to have the opportunity to network with them and to not only network with initiatives that work on labor rights for land workers, but also on labor conditions for peasants, so we can actually combine those two issues that I think should go together.
We're thinking about the homeless. We're thinking about the people with 0 hours contracts. We're thinking about the people who are dispossessed in so many ways, who haven't the privilege or the luxury of being able to come to a gathering such as ours. And so we're wondering how those voices can be made more central.
Türkiye ve Türkiye'nin içinde bulunduğu coğrafyada çok ciddi bir savaş sürdürülüyor. Bu savaşın etkileri Doğu Avrupa'ya ve Batı Avrupa'ya olumsuz tarzda etkileyecek ama henüz bunu bu yörenin insanların, yani Avrupa'nın kavramış olduğunu düşünmüyoruz. Bunun etkileri bir canlı yaşamı oldukça yok ediliyor. Bu canlı sadece insan canlılığı anlamıyla değil, tüm bitkisel, hayvansal, doğanın katledilişi birbiri peş sıra sürüyor. Köylüler bulunduğu yerleri terk etmek, tarım yapamaz hale gelmek zorunda kalıyor. Ve savaşa karşı barışı örgütleyemezsek dünya yok olacak. Bunu da köylülerin yapabileceğine inanıyoruz. Çünkü köylüler birbirine düşman değil, birbiriyle ortak problemleri var ve bunun için bir araya gelmeyi dünyanın birçok yerinde bir araya gelip örgütlenmeye yöneliyorlar.
Nuestra organización está muy interesada en este tipo de foros porque se está tratando acá el asunto del acaparamiento de las tierras, cómo este acaparamiento está afectando a los campesinos, pastoralistas, nómadas, transhumantes, está afectando a millones de personas en Europa. nosotros estamos hablando del acaparamiento de los océanos, el acaparamiento de las aguas y de todos los recursos acuáticos que existen acá. Y estamos con la propuesta de que la lucha en contra del acaparamiento, que es la lucha en contra de la privatización de los recursos, debe de hacerse en conjunto. Tenemos que unirnos para presentar un frente común, y ese es el mensaje que el Foro Mundial de Pueblos Pescadores ha traído a este foro.
And maybe the third big problem, and this is also common, I think it's a global problem, the agrobiodiversity. That the 4 or 5 big multinational companies really keep the business, and our local varieties we have only in the gene banks. So this is a very important subject for the civil organization to keep the agrobiodiversity survive for the future.
The way we, how can I say, use food sovereignty in our own country, especially on my farm. It's an organic farm, and we farm with organic principles. We have cattle and we have pigs, and also we've created a CSA, which is one of the prime things in food sovereignty. We've involved the community in with the farm, making a partnership, bonding them with the farm, so that it involves that we learn from each other, we support each other.
Problema suveranității alimentare este dată și de libertatea noastră. Adică eu vreau să știu ce produc, cum produc, vreau să fiu liberă să-mi produc mâncarea sau să-mi cunosc producătorul. De câțiva ani cultiv cânepă, pentru că această plantă ne-a reprezentat, această plantă ne-a ajutat să ne îmbrăcăm, să ne decorăm casa și chiar să ne hrănim. Cel mai mult mă îngrijorează atitudinea guvernului român legată de independența și de existența noastră. Țăranul român nu există în legislație, așa cum nu există nici cânepa.
What do we want? Food sovereignty! When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it?
For me, food sovereignty on a daily basis really it's learning to be human. It's learning to be a human being rather than a human doing, and that means nourishes the soil underneath my feet, the people who live with me in my house and my community, and it means producing. You know, it means actually producing food for the people who live in our local area, and using my hands, not just my head, but my hands. So, and doing it with heart. So, yeah, all those things. I think that's what food sovereignty means for me. It means growing the wheat, harvesting the wheat, working with people, sharing friendships, and baking bread and feeding people and nourishing people. And I'm nourished by them in return, you know, both in lots of different ways. Yeah.